Sahaj Vidhi www.sahajvidhi.in. Question 1. Examine the power of the governor to grant pardons, reprieves, respites or remissions of punishment, or to suspend, remit or commute the sentence of any person convicted of any offence against any law relating to a matter to which the executive power of the state extends. Model answer: the governor of a state in India possesses significant pardoning powers, which are a crucial aspect of the executive's role in the justice system. These powers are enshrined in Article 161 of the Indian Constitution, mirroring the President's powers under Article 72, albeit with certain distinctions. Constitutional basis: Article 161 Article 161 states, the governor of a state shall have the power to grant pardons, reprieves, respites or remissions of punishment or to suspend, remit or commute the sentence of any person convicted of any offence against any law relating to a matter to which the executive power of the state extends. Types of pardoning powers of the governor. 1. Pardon. This completely absolves the convict of all sentences, punishments, and disqualifications. It effectively wipes out the conviction and restores the person to their original status as if they had never been convicted. 2. Reprieve. This implies a temporary suspension of the execution of a sentence, especially a death sentence. Its purpose is to allow the convict to have time to seek a pardon or commutation from the appropriate authority. 3. Respite. This denotes awarding a lesser sentence than the one originally prescribed due to some special facts or circumstances. Examples include the physical disability of a convict or the pregnancy of a female offender. For remission, this involves reducing the period of the sentence without changing its character. For instance, a sentence of 10 years rigorous imprisonment be remitted to 5 years rigorous imprisonment. 5. Commutation. This refers to the substitution of one form of punishment for a lighter one. For example, a death sentence may be commuted to rigorous imprisonment, or rigorous imprisonment may be commuted to simple imprisonment. Scope and limitations of the governor's power. Jurisdiction. The governor's power extends to offences against any law relating to a matter to which the executive power of the state extends. This means the offence must fall under the legislative competence of the state. Death sentences. Unlike the president, the governor cannot pardon a death sentence entirely. However, the governor can suspend, remit, or commute a death sentence. The power to grant a full pardon for a death sentence rests exclusively with the president. Article 72. Court-martial sentences. The governor has no power over sentences awarded by a court-martial, military court. This power is exclusively vested in the president. Nature of power. The pardoning power of the governor is not an absolute or arbitrary power. It is exercised on the advice of the Council of Ministers of the state. While the governor acts on the aid and advice of the Council of Ministers, the ultimate decision is taken in the name of the governor. Judicial review equals the Supreme Court has held that the exercise of pardoning power by the president or governor is subject to judicial review, but only on very limited grounds. These grounds include instances where the decision is found to be arbitrary, irrational, mala fide, or based on irrelevant considerations. The courts, however, generally do not delve into the merits of the decision itself. Purpose of pardoning power. The pardoning power serves several important purposes: correcting judicial errors. It acts as a safety valve to correct any possible judicial errors or miscarriages of justice that may have occurred despite the elaborate judicial process. Humanitarian grounds. It allows for mercy and compassion in cases where strict application of the law might lead to undue harshness, especially in situations involving old age, infirmity, or other mitigating circumstances. Executive discretion. It provides the executive with a final opportunity to review a case and ensure that justice is not only done but also seen to be done, into account factors that might not have been fully considered during the trial. In essence, the governor's pardoning power is a vital constitutional safeguard, balancing the rigidity of the law with the need for executive discretion, mercy, and the correction of potential injustices within the state's legal framework. Please visit our website www.sahajvidhi.in for more content taking.